warm, empathetic. Building an enterprise from the ground up requires a protective instinct similar to raising a child. You provide the foundation, you feed it, and you keep it safe from the outside world. In those early days, you have total visibility. You know the exact rhythm of the assembly line, the quirks of your first hires, and every single process by heart. That hands-on oversight creates a sense of comfort. When a machine breaks down or a shipment is delayed, you know how to fix it. It's the business equivalent of a scraped knee, a minor issue solved with a standard home remedy. But that absolute control relies on a fragile condition. The company has to remain small enough for a single person's capacity to shield it. Eventually, the scale of the operation overtakes your physical reach. A slight dip in quarterly revenue becomes a symptom of a complex structural threat that you can no longer address with a quick personal fix. That is when the reality of leadership sets in. The shift ends, the factory floor goes quiet, and you are left alone, staring at massive spreadsheets, trying to parse through the noise. Who do you talk to when a high-stakes decision rests entirely on your shoulders? The isolation creates friction. Faced with a risky expansion or a sudden market shift, you end up making critical calls in the dark, relying on intuition where you need evidence. The tight grip that kept the company alive in its infancy can eventually become the exact thing limiting its ability to adapt. There is a specific trap founders fall into, a fierce pride that suggests they must tackle systemic crises using the same improvised tools they started with. Notice the difference in scale. A surface anomaly on the outer edge is easy to patch, but a deep, expanding fracture at the core threatens the entire structure. Applying a temporary patch masks the stress points, while pressure builds invisibly. Eventually, the system buckles. Think back to the child. When a fever spikes or a bone breaks, you don't guess at a treatment. True care means stepping back and handing trust over to a clinical specialist. Recognizing the limit of your own capacity is not an abdication of duty. Knowing exactly when to step back and bring in an expert is a high-level act of true leadership. That specialized partner now exists for the modern enterprise, Notebook LM Clinical. It parses your complex documents and internal data to generate strategic counsel, acting as a tireless partner specifically designed to handle complex scale. Look at this central node mapping a 360-degree view of your industry, tracking your entire ecosystem. If considering a major pivot, it maps alternative strategic pathways, stress-testing decisions against your data. Finally, it scans for hidden yellow flags, providing a clinical early warning system. Decisions that once relied on gut feeling now align with a calculated map of the company's trajectory. The moment that strategic load is shared, the physical tension of leadership begins to ease. There is relief in knowing a dedicated intelligence is cross-referencing your plans, ensuring you have the foresight to avoid failure. Integrating a clinical partner mitigates the isolation of high-level leadership, grounding every directive in verified data. This clarity travels from the office to the production line. When the data confirms the schedule is optimized and resources are exactly where they need to be, the machines run without the friction of last-minute changes. You walk alongside your team with genuine confidence because all the variables of the unknown have been calculated and addressed. You are still the leader making the call, but you no longer have to walk that perilous path alone. Trusting a specialized partner to clinically care for your operations secures the future of the company. Notebook LM Clinico is that partner.